Yeah. Welcome to another episode of Darkskies. Coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Welcome. Oh yeah, full day today. Kind of crazy. Ooh. Shooting over at UCLA campus. These stories just coming in, so we're gonna look at that. Also, talk a little bit of NBA Finals and what's ahead for our Bay Area champs. So strap yourself in, get comfortable, and light them if you got them. Welcome to Dark Skies. Yeah, give me a boost. That's what I need, to boost the energy. How everybody doing today? Welcome to Dark Skies. I'm your host, LC Grace. Got Mikey Nikes in the building. Jim's here. Definitely got all the DJs in the house. So, we full. Full crew. But yeah, we been working hard, and we're looking at all the stories that are coming in. Wow. And I just wanted to jump out the gate. I didn't want to hit you with the breaking news, but basically it's breaking news. And we're just talking about the campuses today. Earlier, I was looking at the files, and then boom, over the wire comes a shooting over at UCLA, and UCLA was in shutdown. The complete lockdown. Students hiding in place. So we was like, wow, what's going on? So we was checking out the news, and we was going to some of the websites, seeing if we can get any information. Some stuff was coming in on Twitter. Students are saying that they were hearing gunshots and police were on campus, and that all hell was breaking loose. But they didn't really know exactly what was going on. So that's what was getting in. And CNN also was reporting that 2 was dead in UCLA shooting. So we're still trying to get the information on exactly what happened and who was involved in said shooting. So police, basically, they said that the police confronted the man, and so basically it was I don't know, it's kind of sketchy. I'm getting different stories because it said police killed the man, but then it says there's a murder-suicide. So a man killed himself along with a police officer. I don't know, is this right, Mikey? I mean, all these files, and these are different accounts. But it's saying that murder-suicide on campus, and, it says the policeman was killed. So I don't know. I hate to report that, and that's not the case, but that's what this file right here in front of me is saying. So it also says that Police chief, of course, Charlie Beck, says that the situation is being contained, the weapon has been found, and that's on this file right here. It says police says that there's no longer a threat on campus. So is the campus no longer in lockdown? But it still says officers are trying to clear the campus by going building to building, floor to floor at this time. And that's just, a scary situation because we don't have all the information. We don't know exactly what went down. It says a murder, suicide. I don't know if it says suicide by cop. Or did he kill himself? Or did he kill a cop, then kill himself? Or did he kill... I don't know. So we're still trying to find out what's going on with this story because, like I said, it's fluent. And it's over at UCLA, so, you got the students over there. And I don't know if they're taking finals. Are they taking finals right now? But, you got the students on campus and you have the upcoming season. So, I don't know if the football team is practicing yet or reported or getting ready. I'm not sure because we're more closer to USC, so a lot of the information that comes out of USC comes quicker than the information that comes out of UCLA because it's Westwood. Westwood is just, I don't know. They don't talk too much. They don't tell us too much unless it's basketball season. But it's horrible. And we want to find out what's going on. We don't want to be left in the dark. But like I said, the information we get is quite sketchy. I mean, we're still trying to find out, who the shooter was and exactly who did he kill and who killed him. And if it's a suicide, he killed himself, right? So we're still trying to get an idea of exactly what it is going on over there. But this is happening as we speak over at Westwood. So we're continuing to hopefully get some information from some of the students that we know that actually are on campus or probably was on campus today maybe. So hopefully we'll get some more information on that. That's it's an incredible story. But, it goes under the story of, so much civil unrest and so much anger in the communities these days. The people, are armed and, it's just, they don't really look for another way to, get by with whatever it is that's ailing them. I mean, they just resort to violence instead of trying to talk it out or trying to seek help. I don't know. I hate to judge because you never know what's going on in a person's mind or in their heart, their soul, their body. You just know that you don't want to be in a situation where, there's an active shooter. And then the campus in lockdown, they tell the students to hide, So shelter in place, hide in place, or, find a location where, you'll be okay. And the file here says some of the students were scared, so they hid in buildings. I mean, that is so stupid. Of course they hid in buildings. We knew that. I mean, that's like stating the obvious. I mean, where else was they going to hide? Behind a bush? Yeah, they hid in buildings. And, of course, the police are going building to building to try to get an idea of, who's left, who feels like they still need to be rescued because, there's people still probably thinking there's an active shooter on campus. So, yeah, they need somebody to come through and give them the all clear. And then at the same time, you want to look for any injured, people injure themselves, and a lot of injuries come not actually from being shot in an active shooter situation, but from being trampled or hurting yourself trying to get away. Like, you run and you hit your knee on the table and bust your knee up real bad. All these things, have to be taken into consideration. You know what I mean? If you're in an area that you're not really familiar with, and then an active shooter situation happens, and then you have to try to make your way out or try to find an exit, and sometimes it's just not that easy. You don't know. Fight or flight kicks in. So, in your mind, you feel like you have to get out of this area. And then they tell you to shelter in place, and sometimes that might not be a good idea. If there's an active shooter and he's going around looking for people to shoot, then you might not want to be one of the people that he find. So, it's always different situation fit, whatever your current situation is. I guess that's a better way to say it. You just have to apply whatever logic to whatever your current situation is. Whether you should, seek shelter, maybe fight, or maybe flee. But whatever the choice is, you have to think on your toes, and you have to always be ready, because in the times that we live in, it doesn't have to be a terrorist. It could just be somebody just angry or somebody just hurting real bad on the inside, and they don't know how to deal with it. So, it's a lot to deal with, especially, just being alive. You're under a lot of pressure. And I know that sounds funny, you're alive and you're under pressure. But yeah, you want to live longer. You want to live well, healthy. And you always want to be vigilant, because things happen that's beyond your control. Things that are unforeseeable. So, we're going to continue to follow that story as files continue to come in. We continue to get information. And we're going to take a quick break and be back.
Damn. Where am I? Where is she? Where are we?
Lights out, sucker punch psyched out. Call love, we wrote it, then I wiped out. Two ships just passing in the night now. Offshore, looking for a lighthouse. Green pill, you said that it was painless. Down and out, drowning in the sea of my anguish. Funny, you always said hope floats, comprehended, but I can't cope. So I gotta find my way back to you, baby. Tryna find my way back to you, baby. Gotta find my way back to you, to us, to love. Man down, my heart's in your hands now. Hate your love, another next in the sand now. No clue, no map, damn. So I'm digging till I end up in Japan now. Green pill, you said that it was painless. Down and out, drowning in the sea of my anguish. Funny, it's funny. You always said hope floats, comprehended, but I can't cope. So I gotta find my way back to you, baby. Tryna find my way back to you, baby. Gotta find my way back to you, to us, to love.
Wish that I could take it back, way back, to the time that we were relaxing. You would tell me to lay back while you did that little thing that you got so good at. For me, that's what I'm missing now. Wish that I could kiss you now. Listen, I was thinking we could take it back, right back where we left off, but this is BS, cause my GPS won't tell me what's next, so I'm lost, and I don't know where I'm gone, and I hope you don't move on. Damn, I can't believe she gone. No misconception, accepted, I was wrong. I have the direction so I can get with my blessing. See, without you it's depressing, so yes, I learned my lesson, and I hope this is a test that you can see that I am acing. You told me to have patience, and look, I'm waiting, but I don't know how much longer I could take it, and I hope you understand just what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that path that I was walking, I lost it, so I gotta
find my way back to you, baby. Trying to find my way back to you, baby. Gotta find my way back.
Gotta find my way back. Find my way back to the championship.
You are now tuned in to Virginia's hottest website, vatalent.com.
Yeah. And you're listening to Darkskies Live, in case you didn't know. Oh, man. Okay, we're moving on. Hearts and prayers go out to everybody involved in what happened over at UCLA earlier. And we continue to follow the happenings over on the campus. So, UCLA, and our prayers. Okay, we have a lot going on, man. I was on my way in, and I was just in traffic as usual. You know, California, we are the traffic capital of the world. At least that's what it seems like. You know, everybody seems to be going somewhere. Everybody going in the same direction. So yeah, we were stuck in traffic, you know. But anyway, I made it in, and it was funny because I did stop at this one store, you know, because I wanted to grab a tea, you know, because I'm on the Arizona right now. I drink the Arizona teas. My favorite is the sweet tea, you know, the Southern style. You know, I like the South, you know, so Southern style tea, that's what I'm sipping on right now. But anyway, the store had a sign, and the sign that threw me off because I've never seen a sign like that before, and I'm always going to look out for things that I've never seen before, so I could see it. But anyway, I noticed that the sign, you know, the store was advertising, and it said, you know, we have ice cream, we have milk, we have beer, we have wine. And it was all on the same sign. And I was thinking, like, wow, you know, you don't really see that all the time, you know. You can get your ice cream, you know. Hey, let me get 2 scoops of Rocky Road and a beer. So, you know, you just don't really see that mixture too often, you know. Let me get a gallon of milk, and how much is your wine? So, you know, this store says we specialize in all the above. You know, come get you a glass of milk. You know, come get you a 40. Well, you know, that's cool. I mean, everybody has their own ideas and their own plans. So I love it, man. You know, business minds are at work because they're just, you know, artists coming up with ideas and, you know, present them to us. So that's pretty cool. I like it. You know, I went there, you know, get me a tea, which wasn't on the sign. You know, Mike, you pointed that out. You said you brought the only thing that wasn't on the sign. You brought milk. I mean, you brought tea instead of milk. But I didn't want milk. Anyway, I love that store. I'm going to go back there again, you know. Probably when I buy my monthly bash of cereal. Need some milk. Go over there and get my milk. A 6-pack. But, man, it's a lot going on, and I love it. It keeps me busy, keeps me moving, keeps me reading, keeps me learning. As long as I'm learning, I'm alive. So I love that. That's the good part, people. That's the good part. And I was learning that we have a champion in the Bay Area, and the Golden State Warriors. And I always tell people, you know, don't challenge the heart of a champion. You know, they was down in that series. You know, the Thunder, you know, was raining on them. But, you know, in the end, you know, you have to, you know, take your hats off. You know, the Bay Area champs. You know, Golden State Warriors are headed back to, you know, the NBA Finals. Yes. Wow. It's good. Curry, Thompson, they all had big games, Everybody played well. Game 7 was exciting. They were down, came back, won pretty good. And now, we have what we've been waiting for, our rematch from last year. The Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors, our Bay Area champs. And, hey, all the talk in off-season of Cleveland saying, hey, we lost because of the injuries. LeBron couldn't do it alone and all this and that. Now they seem to be at full strength, playing well, So is this the time when Cleveland finally gets a championship? I mean, throughout my lifetime, I've been waiting. Just seeing, LeBron had to leave to go get his championship. And now he has Cleveland back into the championship for the third time. And it's the third time a charm, y'all. I tell you one thing, if he's going to win it, he's going to have to win it against a juggernaut. This 73-win team of, just Golden State Warrior team. Like I said in the beginning, when they first went on this run, they looked like a team that's on a mission. And you could tell all the way from Summer League, all the way through last season, all the way through this season. These guys have really, really played hard and deserve every bit of credit, And we'll see, Cleveland is not going to be easy. I mean, you faced these guys last year, you know what they're capable of, and this team that they have this year is even more confident, more road-tested, battle-hardened. So they ready. So my prediction is Golden State will go back-to-back and continue to be the world champions, a.k.a. the Bay Area champs of California, the Golden State Warriors. So, yeah, that's my pick. I think they're going to win. So, if Cleveland wins, then they prove me wrong. Ain't like I haven't been wrong before. But, like I said, never challenge the heart of a champion. You get them to rise up to, to the challenge of, winning it all. Now, Golden State is 4 wins away from going back to back. Yeah, like Shaq and Kobe. Like Jordan and Pippen. It's not easy, but, this is what we see. This is what's happening. This is, in the world today, this is the NBA. Never broke again. So, yeah, that's wild. I'm definitely watching the finals, and the whole thing about the finals is it's a series, it's an event, so it's not just one and done. You get down and, it's a series of parties, and that's, it just, you're going to watch it one game here, you're going to watch this game there, you bet with your friends, barbecuing, and I don't know, it's fun, so we gonna get ready, and of course California going for Golden State. We got our West Coast juggernaut, the kings of the West Coast. Pardon the pun, Sacramento. But anyway, that's what we got, and I know we're gonna have some fun as we, pull for the Warriors. Now everybody know I'm a Laker fan, but once the finals happen, everybody pick a side and just kind of have fun with it. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I hope y'all do too. So this has been another episode of Dark Skies, man. I want to thank y'all for listening. I love you all. I'm your host, LC Grace. Michael X in the building, Jim's in the building. Hey. We're going to keep doing it and keep following that story over at UCLA. And like I said, even though the stories are still coming out, it doesn't seem to be an active situation. So, man, kind of crazy. But we're going to continue to keep our eyes open and ears to the street. And, every day is a blessing. So, you've been listening to Dark Skies Live. And join us again. Hey, good luck, Golden State. There we are. I'm running low on tea. I think I might have to go get me some tea.